Price of fame.
It's lonely at the top.
And welcome to the Price of Fame,
where we talk about fashion, art, music,
and entertainment.
I'm Savage Rogers.
I'm Mike Vegas.
And this is the Price of Fame.
Yeah.
Mike Vegas under the weather today.
Yeah, man.
Under the weather.
Mexico messed me up, man.
That's crazy. Had too much tequila.
Yeah, man.
You don't need drink. Did you drink? Did you have a drink?
I don't drink.
Yeah.
I don't drink.
I said you don't even have one.
Nah.
You know, me at least I go somewhere. I tell everybody most of the time they don't believe me. I'm like, I'm gonna pop out. I'm gonna have one. I'm out.
Yeah?
Yeah, and they probably think it's a game because they like, oh, there's no way he gonna pop out. He gonna have one and he gonna be out. Because that's not what people do. People who drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I pop out. I get one. One and done. And I'm out. Like, oh, you guys enjoy your night.
I'd rather see other people get drunk.
Yeah, and I'm out of the mix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the last time I got drunk, it was like drunk. I can't even, I'm trying to think. It was a minute ago. I remember a long time ago, me and my sister, shout out to my sister, we went to Long Island. We was out in Long Island at like some club. I don't even know if I was 21 now that I think of. I'm trying to think back. I don't even remember.
21, you were drinking in the club?
Yeah, I was with them. I was with my sister, her friends. So we at the club, and then there's a bartender giving me Long Island iced tea. So I'm like, yo, we're in Long Island. I'll take a Long Island iced tea. This is back in the day. So you know what I mean? You drink anything back then.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. Next thing you know, I had 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many I had. Next thing you know, I'm in the, like standing like in the bathroom, like in the women's bathroom, like messed up. And the bartender's there. And the bartender's like, yeah, you okay?
She set you up.
Yeah. But luckily, I had my pit bull with me. My sister popped him and was like, Brian, you okay?
Yeah.
Like, come on, let's get at it. Like it was
She's trying
quick.
to line you up.
Yeah. My sister had just got a Land Rover.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I got in the car. We driving. By the time we hit Brooklyn, I ain't feeling right. I roll down the window. Start hurling all out the window. Got all over my sister's brand new Land Rover. The next day I felt crazy. After that, I was like, yeah, this is it. This ain't what I do.
Yeah.
And that was it.
It ain't for everybody, man.
Ain't for everybody.
You
know what I should have did?
Yeah.
I should have called CPS on that girl.
Oh, you bugging, man.
I was underage. She trying to abuse me.
That's crazy because some idiot called ACS on, what is it, ACS, CPS, what is it?
I guess it's ACS now, right?
I don't even know, but I mean, somebody called it on Cardi B.
Yeah, I heard that.
And I'm like, yo, why? Like, what is the point of that? Like, why? Come on.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a joke or if it was like they was
that
being serious. Nah, that ain't no joke.
That's not a joke, bro. You don't.
No, because they put a case on you, and it's not like they just leave. They actually, check into it. I know she said she was gonna sue them, but you can't sue the state like that because they only doing their job.
Yeah, but
so they following
somebody making a false accusation.
Yeah, so that's the person.
I would go at her.
Yeah, that's the person you got to go after. You can't sue ACS or whatever because they coming out because they get a claim. They got to check it out. They got to, they got to follow up on it.
What did they say that she did?
I forgot what they even said she did.
Child neglect, leaving her kid home?
It was something like child neglect. It wasn't anything like abuse, like she was beating them. It wasn't like that. It was like child neglect or something like that.
You gotta watch, this is a lot of haters out here, man.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
My thing is,
especially if people think you got money or if you got a big mouth and just different things. People are gonna hate, and you gotta stay low.
How do they know where she lived?
I don't know. It's no telling. Now people stream everything. Not saying I don't know if she streamed her house before, if she posted her house, or it could be somebody that know her. It could be somebody in the community she lives in. They're like, we want to get her out of the community. Like sometimes people don't want you in there, living in that community.
Yeah.
They like, oh, it's too much traffic. These people are loud. Like just different things. They want to get you out. So it's no telling. If it was somebody she knows, if it was someone off the internet, because they seen her address 1,000 times or seen her house 1,000 times, because people pay attention to everything.
Yeah.
If you post your house or you post an address, you post you in the car riding through the neighborhood, people pick out every little
no question.
detail.
No question.
For sure, because that's just how people are. So I don't know what it was, but they definitely alerted them authorities on her ass.
Oh man, I mean, I guess.
Okay, you about to
You
say
gotta be
something
ready for
crazy.
that.
You were stuttering.
Nah,
you about to
I was gonna say something,
yeah.
but I'm not gonna. No, I guess you gotta be real careful on who you know, who you're dealing with and how you conduct yourself.
For sure, you get that level of fame, you have to. I know that a lot of times people don't want to change. They're like, oh, I got here because of who I am. But sometimes if you don't change, like it could be your downfall.
Yeah, but Cardi B's she's far from stupid. And believe me, you know, she might play a certain character, but she's not dumb. She's not dumb. Hell no, she's not dumb, bro. She's not dumb. She's a very smart girl.
She's probably street smart. I'll give her the street smarts.
Oh, you think? Okay.
Yeah, I'll give her that.
Well, I mean, I think she's, you know.
Common sense, street smarts.
Sometimes
that outweighs anything else.
I'll
to be
take
honest.
a girl with common sense.
It's true. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes that outweighs anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I see people all the time, and I'm just like, these people just don't have no common sense, like none at all. And they just look lost walking around in the world.
Huh?
And they just look lost walking around in the world. It happens all the time in the city. Like, I don't want to call people out, but it's like certain groups of people. I'm like, these people are extremely book smart. Like these people are, you know what I mean? Like these people are extremely book smart, but common sense wise, you're dumb as a brick. Dumb as a brick.
So I want to ask you a question. Like, let's say for instance you're with somebody, right?
Okay.
And she's pregnant by you.
Okay.
And is it okay to have relations with somebody else while you're pregnant?
Are we still together?
No, obviously not.
I mean, you could be. They could be.
Well, I mean, of course, that's wrong.
And that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, that's a whole different, yeah.
But I mean, me myself personally, I think it's like, I would be tight, because I'll be like, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of crossing the line.
Oh, no question.
Yeah.
No question. You have somebody, you know.
Right.
What's on my baby head?
Right. Slap my baby in the
head
man. With the long slong.
I know it sounds ignorant what I just said, but I mean, you know, that's what's going on.
That's what's going on through your mind. So you know what I mean. You can go crazy.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is I think too when a lot of women like say that, I think that it doesn't even be true. I think that they just be trying to lying. They make it up.
Some women
make
lie.
up the story to try to get the man tight.
Some women lie, and some women don't care.
That's crazy.
They be like,
That's crazy, and it's crazy too that it's a lot of dudes that be like wanting pregnant women, like they want, you know what I mean?
Want that, yeah.
I'm good. That. That's not, you know what I mean? That's not.
They think a lot of guys think, oh well, she's pregnant already. I can't get her pregnant. So
right.
I'm good.
So that's what it's like. I'm good. I don't care if she got a big stomach. No, that's crazy.
Nah, bro.
Nah, I can't.
I'm good on that.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I'm good on that.
No, that's not my thing.
But if you're not together, anything goes, right? If you're not together,
I don't know if anything goes.
How's it? But what I'm saying, how do you determine what goes on in her life if you're not together? You can't dictate what goes on in her life if you're not together.
It's true, you can't.
And then half the time when you're together, they won't want you to dictate what they can and can't do.
It's true, but I don't know. When you start thinking like, oh, this person's about to have my child, or either you got kids with the person and all of that, that's when it brings like a lot of trouble and a lot of drama. You know what I mean? The baby daddy, baby mama drama.
But that's why you gotta be very careful who you have a baby by.
Yeah, for sure. And you can't be out here like with my enemies. Mm-hmm. You're here with the ops. What the young boys say? What y'all say with the ops? You're here congregating with the ops, and you know what I mean. Like that. Now that's crossing the line. Like if you getting with somebody, we through whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. You getting with somebody I don't know, somebody that you know what I mean. Yeah. Whatever the case may be. But if it's somebody I know or we know together, like nah, come on.
Oh no, that's a violation.
Yeah,
that's a violation.
Because people will say that. They'll be like, oh, since we over, it doesn't matter who I get with. I can get with your boy, or I can get with your cousin, or I can get whoever I want. It doesn't matter because we're done.
Yeah. What Well, that's what you talking about. Anything goes. Come on, you gotta have some respect for yourself.
With the ops.
You gotta have some respect for yourself. You just can't get with my boy or somebody, like an op. You can't do that.
Get
I mean, you can do what you want to do.
Pull up with your brother in the car.
Oh, bro. I mean,
I got some family members before that went from brother to brother.
I mean, Michael Jackson. It's Tito and what? And Tito and
Not Jermaine. No,
Jermaine.
No, don't tell. Not Jermaine.
They got kids by the same girl.
Nah.
Yeah. By the same
I
girl.
never knew that. Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Somebody was just telling me a story about this girl. She slept with her sister's ex-boyfriend.
Her sister's ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, he was an ex-boyfriend in high school, and then the girl wound up sleeping with her sister's ex-boyfriend.
Well, I don't know if
that's a violation.
Well, I don't know if it's true or not, but he said it out of his own mouth. The game slept with almost all of the Kardashian sisters. That's what he said. He allegedly said that he, you know what I mean?
He's a man.
Like he's been with. Like he was saying that he was on like a talk show. It wasn't even like us. He wasn't on the Price of Fame podcast. He was on like a nationally televised talk show talking about this. Was it Wendy? It might have been Wendy. Back when Wendy was cooking, when she was in the kitchen.
You know, I don't understand that, man. What's the point of telling all that?
I mean, I guess
to me that's corny, man.
I mean, Wendy probably already knew. Wendy knew everything.
You'll never get that out.
Wendy told you back in the day that Diddy was in the clubs.
But that's my point. Like, what is the point of telling all that? What do you get out of that?
Yeah, I guess he could have just denied it, if anything.
I slept with this girl, that girl, that girl, that girl. Like, that's corny, man.
Yeah,
I'm never gonna tell anything I do.
Yeah, well, I guess he's just letting you know. He probably just wanted to, smear their characters a little bit. Like, oh, like you think they uphill?
You think
this
you get bragging rights for something?
Yeah, he probably think he get points for that because you know what I mean. The people you're attached to, you kind of get points for that.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, should people even put their relations or anything they do with another person on the internet?
They shouldn't, but people do it because they get, again, you get points for it. Like you get attached to that person for it. So if that person's a bigger celebrity than you, and you're like, oh, I did this, and this with this person, it's going to catapult your celebrity. Or at least you're going to think it catapults your celebrity.
Yeah, that's corny.
Because it's going to get talked about.
That's corny.
But anyway, that's what the game said he did. He said he slept with a few of the Kardashian sisters. Not the Jenners, because they were too young. But the Kardashian sisters. Like at different points, though. So he got passed around. So I guess he used to pass around. He got passed around.
But
he got passed around by the sisters.
In some cases, I wouldn't even mind getting passed around. I'm just being real.
Yeah, they pass
you think
around.
I care about getting passed around? No, I'm good. I'm good on that.
But yeah, he's a man. He doesn't care about that.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Yeah, but that might be crossing the line.
Well, of course. I mean, if they, I mean, yeah. I just don't. I mean, what do you think about people putting their relationships on the internet? Like we just saying that. That's what we were just talking about. Yeah, but I'm saying like, so you
like a fight, like a breakup, like
then all of a sudden you get back together.
Yeah,
it's like nothing is private.
It's true.
Certain things got to be private.
Yeah, it's true. It was a situation that just happened with Haley Bailey,
okay,
and DDG.
That's the one that's with Beyonce. Right?
Yeah. Her and her sister was with Beyonce. Yeah.
Okay.
But she had a child by DDG. They had a child together.
Okay.
And they recently broke up, which they put that all over the internet too. They put that breakup all over the internet that they broke up. Whatever he said they broke up. Whatever the case, it turned into a big thing. Joe Budden talked about it. It's a big thing. Anyway, because Joe Budden was saying like he had to do it because he ain't famous. But a lot of the younger youth know him. Like you know what I mean? Like Joe Budden's era might not know him, but the youth know who he is. You know what I mean? But anyway, so then he went on like Kai Cenat. Is that how you say it?
Kai Cenat. He's from the Bronx. Get it right.
Okay.
Get the name right.
Kai Cenat.
Get the name right.
He had us on the show, so I don't give a damn what his name is. Till he puts me on the stream, I don't give a damn about his name.
That's disrespectful.
But so Kai Cenat was
from the Bronx. Get his name right, man. Come on.
Does he still live in the Bronx?
I mean, I doubt it. But he started in the Bronx, so he's from the Bronx.
So I doubt it. But yeah, so he had DDG on the stream, and then he had the baby with him on the stream.
Yeah.
So she I don't know if she messaged him beforehand or whatever, but she went straight to the internet, was like, yeah, I'm on the road. I'm out of the country. I didn't authorize my baby to be on the internet, and he has them all on. With the baby's on the internet because there's pictures of the baby all around. But I guess on a live stream. Like I didn't authorize my baby to be on the live stream. I didn't know this was happening. So people was going in like, why you guys keep putting all your business all over the internet? But then she came back and apologized and was like, oh, he's a good father on the internet again. So I guess if you're going to do that on the internet.
That's a thing that happened in the moment.
Right,
she
in the
probably
moment.
was like a little frustrated.
That's what I'm saying. So
and
I guess.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her. You put my kid on it. Come on.
Yeah, so I guess if you're going to put it on the internet, you got, like, we want to know the whole story then. Like, when you get back together, you got to tell us on the internet how you got back together.
They're not together
What
anymore?
happened. No, they're not together anymore. Yeah, they didn't get back together yet. I said yet. We don't know what's going to happen.
I mean, things change.
they're not together.
You know?
Yeah.
Things change.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
But yeah, I think it's like nothing's private anymore. Like people don't hold, and nothing's private at all.
I'm not with that, man. You got.
I know you ain't with it.
You got to kind of edit your private.
I
life.
might have met your family twice in 20 years. So
Yo, bro.
I know you ain't with the low key, like you know what I mean.
I mean,
I know how you do it.
You know, certain things people shouldn't see.
Right,
you know?
especially online. Like you can't, you know what I mean? Like
Especially things like that,
your
yeah.
whole relationship business online.
Yeah, relationship business.
Which a lot of couples do it. It used to be, a thing where I'd be like, oh, women do this and this, but now more men do it than the women.
Yeah. Well, you seen the guy, the relationship guru, and he wound up he was cheating on his wife.
Oh, I did see that.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah. I did see that. That was
That's
crazy.
the problem. That's the problem. When you put your life on the internet,
Everybody
and
sees it.
you're deemed as being, the perfect gentleman, and hit the relationship,
Right.
and they have this, relationship goals and all that, and then you wind up cheating on your wife.
Right, everybody see it.
Everything that you built
And
up is destroyed.
It is, because you put everything on the internet.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm
Your-
not
all
trying to
the
put it out
business.
there like I'm a perfect,
Right.
husband or boyfriend, whatever the case.
Right.
I'm not trying to put it out there like that because I know I'm not.
Yeah, I believe it's certain things for the internet and for the public, and it's certain things that's not.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, like I see girls always. Not all girls, but most of the girls that's on the internet, they're always made up. I'm
Right.
talking about their eyes, their nails, everything is
Right.
always made up, and I know that's a lie.
And then on top of that, you know what happens on top of that?
What's that?
The thing that I hate happens
the
on top
filter?
of that. The filter goes on top of all of that.
Come on, man.
So after you done got your lips done, and then you done put all the makeup on it, and then you know what I mean. Then you done contoured your face to where it look like you got a nose job.
Yeah.
And then your lace front is like laid just right. Then you put a filter over.
Come on.
Like you already got makeup. You already got your face done, and you got makeup on.
That's ridiculous.
And you got a filter.
Yeah.
The internet is a crazy place, and I guess I don't know if it's they think they got to do that because it's a standard now. So that's what it could be. It could be like, oh, this is the standard now, so I feel like I have to look like this.
Yeah, but you don't look like that.
But I mean, on the internet, you do. Somebody meet you in person, they walk right past you.
That's my point.
Yeah.
That's my point.
It was a dude. Did you see? It was a guy that he went to the girl's house. Again, everything on the internet. He had like his boys following him or whatever. Cause
It was a heavy chick?
He said what?
It was a heavy girl?
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw that.
Because they was like, yo, she doesn't look like what you think. He said, what do you mean? They're like, we gonna come with you, we'll show you. So he went and he like knocked on the door. She came.
catfished him.
And he was looking, he's like, this ain't true.
Yeah, she catfished.
Yeah, so it's crazy. So that it happens, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, it can
especially with dudes be on like all these dating websites, like Bumble and all this. I don't even know the sites.
Yeah.
But all these dating sites, and then
Plenty
you
of
see
Fish,
the
Bumble.
right. Then you see the girl in person. And you're like, who is this?
Yeah, man.
Like it's crazy.
They show you pictures from 7 years ago.
Yep.
8 years ago.
Right, and then the best ones from 7,
the best
8
one,
years
yeah.
ago.
The best pictures from 7 years ago. But see that happens with a lot of girls. They get with the guy under false pretenses. Of course,
Right.
they know that he wants one thing,
Right,
but then he thinks that she just likes him
Right.
for who he is.
right. So who's wrong?
Depending on the level of
Right. It
depending
depends
on
on
the
what it is,
level
right.
of deception.
Right. It depends on what it is because
Depending on the level of deception.
Because if I know you only want one thing, you know what I'm saying? You might be wrong for only wanting one thing if that's not
Well,
what we're here
you're,
for.
You're assuming he only wants one thing.
Right, okay.
And if that's the case, then that's the case. But if
Right.
if he only wants one thing, then get a pocketbook out of him, or get a dinner out of him, or whatever the case, whatever you deem is worth that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But if you mess around with this dude for a month or two, and then your whole intentions are to get pregnant, so you
Right.
get child support, that's crazy.
Right.
That's crazy. That's deception on
it's
its
nuts. I
highest.
even know like a trans woman that didn't tell someone
What?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, a trans woman that didn't tell someone she was trans for months.
First of all, he's lying. He's lying.
Well, I guess the dude, I guess nothing went down. I don't know. I guess they was just meeting up, getting dinner, like whatever the case may be.
Come on, man.
I don't know. I'm telling you.
I'm right here
Right.
looking at you. And this
Right.
the table is not that big.
Right.
So a table, you're sitting across from a person in a restaurant.
Right.
You're looking at her. You come on.
So sometimes you might not know. There's been a couple celebrities that got
There's
caught
some-
up too.
there's
There's
some
some
girls out
instances
there
that, like, you know what I mean?
Homeboy from what's that the Urkel show? What's the Urkel show?
Family Matters.
Yeah, Family Matters. He's
Yeah.
with one right now.
Right. He's with a
Well,
trans.
he was
yeah,
with her, but
trans
somebody
woman.
else got. But she looks like a woman. Okay, cool.
Right.
But if I'm with you for a month, there's no way I'm gonna be with you a whole month and not get in.
Well, you might not. You might be like, all right,
Not get in.
well, you won't because you Mike Vegas.
No, I'm not.
Mike
saying,
Vegas gonna get in.
I'm
it.
not saying it like
Right.
that. I'm not saying it like that.
You
What
know
I'm saying is,
you
I'm
dealing
not
with
waiting
Mike
no
Vegas,
month.
but-
I'm not waiting for no month. Nah, I'm not waiting no month. What we
Right.
doing? What are we doing in between that time?
Probably talking on the phone, back and forth on Instagram, like meet up, get dinner, get
I'm not
drinks.
getting dinner. If I take you out more than once, you
Because you Mike Vegas.
there we go. We going
hammer
more
time.
than once. I want to do it the first night.
Because you
So,
Mike Vegas.
More,
hammer
if
time.
I take you the second
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
I'm just telling you the truth.
Some dudes, they'll play the long game. So they play the long game, and then you know, and then that's I feel like that's super deceit. Like you got to let them know up front, and then that person
no way in the world.
that person gets to choose.
There's no way in the world. No way in the world. I'm not getting caught. Not like that. Not no month. Now, if I see you and then I walk up on you and I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. I get what's going on.
You might not know. It might be that
listen.
instance you might not know.
Nah.
And
First
then-
of all, I got to think.
Next thing you
This is
know.
I'm not saying my strategy works,
Right.
but it works for me.
Okay.
It works for me. If I see a woman and she has broad shoulders,
Okay.
it's two things. If I see a woman, she has big hands and big feet,
Okay.
I'm a question,
Right.
But then if I see strong bone structure,
Right. You
the
like
bone
that. This
structure
might be
is
a
strong.
trans woman.
The elbows is like,
Right.
Now, if you're dealing with a girl from Thailand or one of those places,
Right.
it's kind of hard because
Right.
they're very small people.
Right. And that's what it was.
So
Right.
so I got a thing. If I see a girl with broad shoulders, she's kind of tall. It's 5'6", 5'7", or whatever. I look at it like sooner or later her body's gonna match up with her shoulders because her shoulders is really broad.
Right.
So she's weighing about 140 or 130 right now. By the time, if I be with her for 10 years, then 10 or 20 years, that 140 is going to turn to about a 215, 220 if she's not careful.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They say you gain 3 pounds every year, the
Right.
average person. 3 pounds a year. If you're not careful, 3 pounds a year.
Right.
And if you're sloppy, more than that. So 10 years, 30 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She's weighing 140, 170. But that's if you're, the average person.
Right.
The body got to match up with the shoulders.
I think if right now, if you didn't know that Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, yeah, I would know.
It used to be Bruce. I don't think you would know.
I would know. You would have to be
Caitlyn to have you.
She walked like a man.
She's taller than Donald Trump, too.
She walks like a man. She walks like a man.
But Caitlyn only likes women anyway, so
What?
that'll be out. Caitlyn only likes women.
See that? I don't want to get in because that's a
That's
touchy,
next show.
That's a touchy subject.
That's next show.
Yeah. So you meet a girl. She has about 3-4 M's, and you got
Okay.
about 4 or 5 M's.
Okay.
Don't work out. You got a baby by who pays child support?
I think we could split it. It depends on who's
But why even get the government involved within it? This is your kid. You know it's your
Right.
kid. You had DNA tests or whatever the case
Well,
may be.
I guess people a lot
Why
of
even
times
go to that point? I know what the kid needs. You know what the kid
I
needs.
guess a lot of times people get the government involved just to make sure it's
to
consistent.
secure the bag.
Right, so it's secure. So it's not like you say you're going to do this and you don't, or either I say I gave you this amount of money,
If
and
I
then
gotta
you say
get
I didn't, and you know what I mean. It
But
can
if
get
I got to
tricky.
get the government involved for you to pay, then I never trust you anyway.
Right. Me myself, I wouldn't get the government involved. Me myself, I wouldn't.
Nah, we gonna work it out. We'll figure it
Yeah.
out. We you know what I'm saying? Like just okay, what are you trying to do with him? You trying to put him in private school? What are you trying
Right.
to do? Okay, we
It's like a compromise. Like
Yeah,
how much am I
because at the
gonna
end of
have
the day,
them?
he's still my kid.
Right. How much am I gonna have them a week? How much are you gonna have them a
Yeah.
week? It starts. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You start to break
clothing,
it down.
Whatever extracurricular activities,
Right.
or whatever. Then we figure it out.
All right. So say you with a woman, Mike Vegas, and she has 100 M's,
Okay.
and you got 5.
Okay.
Are you going? Do you want some of the 100 M's? Are
No.
you gonna be like?
Nah.
You're gonna be like, I want the kids. You're gonna pull the, what was his name? The one with Britney Spears?
Oh,
Kevin Federline.
He's a clown.
Pull the Kevin Federline, and then you take the boys, and then you get all the child
I don't
support
even
money.
think he liked her in the first place.
You don't
I think
think
it was
so?
all about the money.
He was with Star Jackson, too. Remember Star Jackson
Yeah.
from, where's she from? Was it Moesha, or was it
I
the
don't know.
Parkers?
Yeah.
It's Moesha or the Parkers.
I don't
can't
think he
remember
liked
which one.
Britney Spears. I don't think he really liked her. But I mean, I don't care about your money, man. That's
Right.
your money. Go ahead, get out of here.
Yeah, I wouldn't care either. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I wouldn't want to, I never would want,
I'm not gonna take.
I never would want to get alimony, or I never would want to get child support. If I'm due something now, like say that we had a business or we had a company together, and then we split or whatever the case may be, I want to keep running it. I want equity out of that company.
Of course, that's something different. I'm
Right,
talking
that's
about,
different. But if it's
I'm
for the
not
children,
gonna expect
yeah,
you to pay child support for the kid. If you're on drugs, I'm going for the gusto.
right.
If you're on drugs, I don't care.
I mean, and that could be the case.
If you're that selfish to get on drugs and you have kids,
And that could be the case. So in that
I'm
case,
going
would you take the kids and take child support?
yeah.
Or would you just take the kids?
No, I'm taking the kids. I'm taking the kids, and
And you
pay.
getting the money?
If you're gonna pay for, if you're gonna use drugs, if you're
Right.
paying for drugs, then you better pay for your kids.
Okay.
You're using drugs,
Right.
so therefore you don't really care about your kid.
Yeah, so I guess it's different circumstances. That's what you're saying. It
I'm
depends
not.
on
I'm
the
not.
circumstance.
The money's not for me. It's for the
right.
kids.
Right.
And what you're doing is you're taking money out of the kid's mouth to do drugs.
Right, for yourself.
So
And what you gonna go broke quick. You know how many
Or you
M's
might
you got.
die.
Yeah. It doesn't matter how many M's you got. You get on drugs, you
Yeah.
start running through that money
There's no
quick.
happy ending. Some people
It's
get
not.
lucky. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
nah.
A lot of times with that amount of money too, you OD just because you can. Because you start it's like an unlimited supply of drugs.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't know. I mean, suppose you break up with her and your wife, and you bought her Birkin bags and Louis and Celine. Well, you got all types of bags and different gifts.
Right.
Would you take it back?
So the gifts, I wouldn't want no gifts back.
Oh,
You can keep all the
You
gifts.
pause for a second.
No, because you know what I was thinking about, what my mind was running to? My mind skipped the gifts, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you, my mind skipped the gifts and was like, all right, do I want this Rolls Royce back? Do I want, we got 3 properties. Do I want
You can
2
keep
of
the
the
Rolls
properties?
Royce. If you want that big bill, keep that.
Well,
If you want that big bill for that Rolls Royce,
well,
you want to pay that insurance.
Well, did you pay for the Rolls Royce already? You should. I mean, the insurance
still a big-
has
still
to
a
get
big
paid.
bill.
Yeah, the insurance, and then the brakes is like on the Rolls Royce. The brakes is what, like $2,000 a brake pad?
No, you crazy? You bugging. My boy had a Ferrari. My boy has a Ferrari. My boy D knows him too. Your Ferrari. They went to do I think his brakes
Right.
or his oil, something with the oil change, something with. It was like 30 racks.
That's
he had
crazy.
the big Ferrari, and a Rolls Royce is more than a Ferrari.
Right.
I don't know which one.
It depends on which Ferrari.
It's a F something.
Because I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting the Enzo Ferrari.
I don't know which one that is.
The Enzo is. We'll look it up after this. I'll show you. But I'm gonna need that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ever want to get me a Christmas gift,
Yeah.
you can pull up on me with that Enzo Ferrari.
Yeah. Once we sign that deal.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But I don't
Yeah.
know about that $30,000 oil change. That's crazy.
No, it was like 30 grand. Something.
Yeah,
with,
that's
it was
crazy.
cost 30 grand. And then another friend of mine, they sat on the hood. Somebody sat on the hood and dented the hood in.
Right.
I think that was like 15,000, 20,000.
So what you say, you leaving the cars,
I don't
then
care
keep
about
the
no
cars.
cars.
All
I
right.
don't
What
care about
about
no
property? What if you got land and property and?
What are we married? We married.
Yeah, you said married.
I built a house with her.
Right.
My kids are still staying there, right?
Yeah.
How many properties do we have?
A few.
Wherever
You
my
gonna sell
kids
the
is,
property?
wherever my kids are staying, she can have the house. I don't care.
Okay.
The other houses, we'll just figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
I mean, what you gonna do, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna need us to sell everything. We split the money. You can go get a new house.
Well, wherever my kids are staying, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it depends.
But I'm the type of dude
It
that...
depends, too, because now the kids might be accustomed to that house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, right. So
And they go to
you know
school
what I
in
mean?
the
Right, they're
neighborhood
going to
and
school. Right,
everything,
right.
and,
So that wouldn't be fair to them.
Well, financially, if she's not... If we split that money in half and she doesn't work, if she doesn't work, and we split that money in half, I got $70 million and we split 35.
Right.
Eventually, she could go broke.
Because a lot of times that's what's going to happen. Like, whether she work or not, she getting 35. Or you're 70.
I'm not even worrying about that.
Yeah, she getting 35.
I can make another
you're 70.
35.
Yeah.
I made 70. I can make another 35. You know what I'm saying?
For the most part, hopefully. Some people don't get it back. So it's a few hustlers out here that, they said they can make another one. And then now you know what I mean? And then one partner's going through the roof. One partner's like, I'm a billionaire. I'm
It's a different
doing
situation.
NFL deal. And then the other partner's like,
Yeah.
like I can sell you these masters in a chain for, So sometimes you might not be able to make it back.
Yeah.
So it just depends.
You know what kills me? How people have this idea that people, when they have money and they're celebrities, that they are in what you call that? They're flawless.
Right.
Like they don't make mistakes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They can't make a mistake. They don't. They know exactly what to do in a relationship.
yeah.
They see them on TV and they smiling all the time.
Right.
And just everything is perfect.
Yeah, that's the biggest mistakes.
And I'm like, yo, some of the celebrities I know, have been around. They're not that smart, man.
It's true.
They're not that smart.
What's crazy
they're
is
gifted.
what's
They're
crazy
gifted,
is
but they're not that smart.
what's crazy is I think Obama said something and I related to it. He was like, a lot of these guys that you think, you know what I mean, that are so rich and so smart or whatever. He was like, if you sit down and you really hold a conversation with them, you won't be impressed at all.
Yeah.
You'll be like, how did this person even get to where they are?
Yeah. I mean, look, your gift got you to that point.
Right.
Now that you got to that point, you should educate yourself on
Right.
finance, on everything. You
Right.
have the time. You have the time to educate yourself.
Right.
You have the means. You know what I'm saying? But some people don't care. They're like, that's why a lot of them go broke.
That's true.
That's why a lot of these girls, they look for child support from rich basketball players, baseball players, football players, rappers, actors. Because if they, they had a little bit of talent, a little bit of, education, then they'd be like, listen, just take care of your kid, do what you got to do, and I'm going to do what I got to do.
Like, what Hammer spent? 30 mil?
Who?
Hammer ran through like 30 million.
He was young, though, when he did that.
Yeah, 100%. He had a whole entourage. He had everything.
He was a good guy. He tried. He tried to do something right. I mean,
Yeah, he took the whole neighborhood.
can you say that was being well, he was miseducated on finance.
Right, for sure. And that's what I was just saying.
Yeah.
Now I'm sure he's not. Now I see Hammer's like super smart person now.
If you
but
if you lose that much
right.
money, boy, you better learn.
Right. So he learned now. But I guess you're right. He was trying to do something for his community. He's like, I'm bringing the whole community with me. But sometimes you can't bring the whole hood with
No,
you.
you can't bring the whole hood with you.
Hood will
And then
bring you down.
a lot of people go like, I don't know. I gotta. If I didn't have no wife, right?
Right.
And I got, I'm talking about an enormous amount of money. I would go right back to the town I'm from and pick me up another one.
Picked you up another what?
If I didn't have a wife, if I go back to one of my ex-girls or somebody in the town where I'm from. I'm not gonna get me a new improved girl that I already know that I got
Right.
money.
Okay. You wouldn't get in the circle. That's what you're
Nah.
saying. You wouldn't, because a lot of times there be a circle of people and we see these
They
people
pass it,
regurgitate it. Yeah. over and over again. You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm not with that. You ain't
Right.
gonna know mine. I'm going to Alabama or
Right.
North Carolina in a small town where there's a one road in and one road out,
Right.
and I'm gonna find that diamond in the rough.
Yeah, because
Bring it back up.
Yeah, because I guess it's hard to trust somebody it's already in the industry like that. It's already
She knows how to maneuver.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's not gonna happen. I mean, look at she's in a slump right now, man.
Who?
Vivica.
I don't know why you don't like Vivica.
You want me to tell you why I don't like Vivica?
I do, because I do.
Any woman that will talk about a dead man the way she did,
Well, I guess she's
Kevin
mad. Samuels was going in on the people. He was letting them know the truth.
no.
Nobody wanted to hear that.
people don't want to hear the truth. But now it's relationship gurus all over the internet
Yeah,
now.
it is.
And he was one of the first.
It is. But I'm going to tell you something else that happened recently. Not Vivica Fox, but it had Whack 100 was going in on Tupac. And
What did he
he was just going in saying that everybody thought that Tupac was one type of way, and he's like, he wasn't. Like, basically saying, like, you know, Tupac wasn't no thug, Tupac wasn't no gang member, Tupac was a punk, Tupac, like, he just went in.
Well, Whack 100 knows a lot about a lot of people.
He does.
I'm just being real.
So,
I don't,
yeah.
I don't know what to believe.
Yeah, so that's what he was saying. He was like, so
You know a lot about a lot of people.
Yes,
I
he
mean,
does.
So what if he wasn't a thug?
Yeah, so that's what he's saying. He's saying, and
Anybody can get mad at one point.
What I'm saying is, no one's going in on him like the people on Vivica. He's speaking ill about a dead man.
Yeah, but the context, is everything.
Okay.
You don't like him because he's telling you the truth.
Okay,
You're getting older, so you took it more personal than anybody else because you feel like he's directing everything towards you. And now that you're 60, going on 61, Jesus Christ.
But again, she got them 15, worth about 15 mil.
And again, I don't care about her money.
So she'll be okay.
Don't
She's
matter.
gonna end up getting a husband, and then it's gonna be somebody that's gonna be like gonna stay with her for a little bit, and then they're gonna get that 7.5 M's and be out the door.
Man, listen.
They're gonna be like, yeah, she gotta pay me this alimony.
She's not aging right. She's not, I say it again, she's not Nia Long. She's not Sanaa Lathan. She's not Kerry Washington. She's not Carrie Hilson. She's not who's Taraji. She's not a lot of women.
I don't know. Vivica back out here though. I seen her on some movies. She back in.
She got big back, big back, big back, big back.
She'll be all right. We're gonna get her some training. We're gonna get her
bro.
some. We're gonna get her a personal trainer.
She got a bigger back than me, man.
But what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do here at the Price of Fame. At the Price of Fame, we're gonna get Vivica Fox, the personal trainer, right? We're gonna get her some attitude adjustment classes.
Facts.
That's what we're gonna get her, right?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get her a man her age, and she gonna be good. And we ain't gonna talk about it no more.
Yo, well, there's some dudes out here, some eligible bachelors that's 60 years old, 65 years old, in great shape,
Yeah.
a lot of money.
But they don't want a 60-year-old.
They don't want a 60-year-old.
They don't. They want them a 35-year-old. Sometimes younger than that. I done seen them with.
I don't know if I would go 35.
I done seen them with
If I
something.
was 65, I would go 35.
I done seen them with
I
something
might go
younger than that.
50. I go 50.
You be thinking it's their granddaughter.
Yeah,
You
I'm
be
not
their
with
wife.
That looks creepy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's creepy. I'm good.
You know what you need to do? Call CPS on their ass. And that's the Price of Fame. When we talk about fashion,
Art
music,
and entertainment.
out.
One.